All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rachakodash, the bonus of the apostles and others like a millstone who wrote well and taught us this 100% truth. Much peace and blessings be unto you, hopefully elect out the Pishnat, this word of thought, truth, and sincerity to all you Akim and say Shalom. All right, so this is going to be, basically, making up for yesterday because I didn't have time to do a lesson yesterday, so I'm doing this morning. But basically, what I'm going to go to is take rebuke, man. And I'm going to go to spit on this one little words, edifying. But first, priest I'd like to mention, because I don't got my book with me right now, but this is the book of Proverbs, the 25th chapter, verse 5, and it goes into how open rebuke is better than secret love. If I said it correctly, the whole thing, right? That's true, because rebuke basically means correction. And if you love somebody so much, you're going to correct them, man. All right, an analogy would be, like father, like son, the father always wants his son to be better. He wants him to do right. He doesn't want him to slack off and be a sluggard, man. And that's the same way the Heavenly Father is dealing with this man, man. Chastising him and rebuking them because he loves them. All right, you don't see a man do the same thing for a stranger he doesn't know, right? Well, of course, but the Lord loves his people, man. All right, that's why He calls him to this thing. Lord will be chosen. Lord will be chosen. So again, open rebuke is better than secret love. And we gotta take the rebuke, man. And whether that be by the elders, apostles, or the other Akim, all they want to do is keep you in check, man. When it goes into your enemies, basically brothers that you dislike, because there's argument out there that dislike their brothers, man. You know, but some brothers are unfortunate to not even have any brothers. So it'd be, we'd be grateful we had a brother. But those argument that dislike the, we'll take the rebuke, man. I'll take the rebuke because they're showing you love, man. That's true love right there. All right, true love ain't that romantic type of thing, which romance really goes back to the ancient Rome, man. All right, so all that romantic thing that you see with the Latin tribes giggling and whatnot, that's all BS, man. The hell with the woman, the hell with modern day relationships. It's just all bullshit, man. Want a true relationship? You already have one with the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Shai. You know, and he's correcting you by way of his prophets, man. Those prophets are basically the mouthpieces. They're basically trumpets of the Lord. Because the Lord ain't gonna come down here on His own. He's gonna stay up in His throne and give the commandment. Whatever words He speaks, it shall be performed. And that was in the book of Isaiah, the 55th chapter, verse 11, going into how my word shall not return to me void. So the Lord is basically speaking to you through His prophets, man. It's all through the Spirit if you can receive it. And there was a piece of actually going into that how no man perceiveth. But the Lord speaks through vision. The Lord speaks through signs and visions, man. And scriptures can talk about how the Lord surely doeth nothing but revealeth His servant secrets unto His servants, the prophets. That's what I meant by vision. Because the Lord reveals you certain visions that no man can attain. Although you got other people out there that do get it because, the scriptures say in Joel the 2nd chapter, um, I should pour my spirit upon all flesh, and that's even including the heathens as well. What's the lack for my stuttering and my quick speaking? But now I want to get into the book of, the 29th chapter of the book of Proverbs, verse 1. And it goes into how he that often gets reproved and hardeneth his neck shall suddenly get destroyed, man. All right, because if you disregard and you reject, righteous counsel, advice, basically, if you can't take the rebuke, if you can't take the correction, you want to keep on going off, all right, then you're ultimately through, man. All right, if you like getting pointers when you're at the gym doing a deadlift because your back is not straight, how come you don't want to take rebuke, man? All right, that's literally off, man. You're supposed to take correction, and you ultimately cut by with the scriptures, man. All right, you read the Bible, you're gonna get cut. All right, you end up going off on the side of a brother, you're gonna get cut, man. And you just better accept it and take it. Be thankful. The water y'all bust me shy, man. You know. So again, he that hardeneth his neck is gonna be destroyed, man. So gonna be destroyed. That's in the book of Proverbs, the 29th chapter, verse 1. Now in 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, verse 16 to 17, even goes into how the scriptures are profitable for correction, for rebuke, such and such, edification. Basically the instructions, man. So if you can't even take rebuke from an elder, how can you read the scriptures then? All right, and that's what's wrong with all these freaking false camps and whatnot, because they can't take rebuke. They want to buck up and act like a bunch of sissies, man. but yet again they want to read the Bible. So these people are ultimately double-minded and through, man. This walk is basically about correction, man. Correction on the right stance. You don't want to be slumped down. You don't want to be a hunchback. The Akima's trying to, you know, make you stand up straight, man. So and even in verse 17, it goes into you know, making a man perfect unto Yahweh. Roughly paraphrasing right there, because these scriptures are there, guide on how to live by, man. All right, you see a heathen with no proper order, no law at all. They just going off, you know, by the flesh. All right, nothing but beasts. You see how they act. All right, they always eating them freaking animals. Yeah, Moab out there, in the seafood places, literally eating bootleg, out in the bootleg seafood restaurants, and they're eating freaking octopus and whatnot. Yeah, you watch those mukbangs and whatnot over there in Korea. That's literally wicked as fuck, man. That's immoral. All right, because they have no order, they have no understanding, they have no law. And that's in the book of Deuteronomy, the fourth chapter, where it goes into how, it is wisdom and knowledge unto you in the sight of all the nations. Why? Because we're the only ones that were given the law, statutes, and the commandments, man. As scripture say in the book of Psalms, I forget what chapter it was, 100 something, goes into, I've only showed my statutes unto Jacob. Really paraphrasing right there, because we're the only ones that receive this, beautiful way of righteousness, man. As a matter of fact, we're actually the righteous line, the sons of God. That's a Yapa thing, man. So the water Yahweh Shemel Shah, we're Israelites, and Israelites with this truth will also, meant to be depressing. All right, life is literally depressing without this truth. All right, even in this truth, we're depressed, man. Because we can't be that perfect righteous man. That's what we're waiting, man. And meanwhile, we gotta patiently endure. We gotta patiently suffer, taking rebuke, and we gotta be thankful for it. But and even Yahweh Shai was going into how much rebuke is actually true love as well. In the book of Revelation, the third chapter, verse 19. All right, when he was getting on them churches, he was addressing their faults to the seven churches over there in Asia Minor, Anatolia, Slovakia, Anatolia, which Anatolia is basically the west in Slovakia, Asia Minor. And right there, you had the seven churches. All right, you had Pergamos, you had Smyrna, you had Philadelphia, yeah, you had all these other churches, man. You know, um, uh, with those seven churches, and basically, what I was doing was, basically, telling John to write down a report, man, where he was addressing the faults of the seven churches, you know, and that goes to show you that there is a legacy in rebuking, man. You have some guys out there who GMS rebuke, and they start booking up. They're getting all the feminists saying you guys shouldn't rebuke. Man, get the hell out of here. As a matter of fact, Lord, will you get destroyed, man? Because we don't need no effeminate type of people here, man. All right, the hell is a feminine man. That's something only Esau created, a feminine man. You're a man that has feminine qualities, which is all bullshit, anyways, man. That needs correction as well. That's why the Lord's gonna bring down his indignation upon the earth, man. Set it down, by way of Yahweh Shai, setting down proper order. Because everything here is freaking, it's just, wicked and needs mercy killing. Or you had that one dog in, you had that one dog in, I Am Legend. The Will Smith's dog, and he ended up putting her down, right? Because she got infected. Like, what's the Lord's gonna do with this people first and foremost, and the rest of the heathen nations by way of that thermonuclear fire? All right, that's correction from him ultimately. As a matter of fact, this spirit's gonna be the ones guiding the missiles. So all these missile defense systems that you see throughout the four corners of the earth right now, like over there with MLX, a new laser enforced missile destroyers, they're the missile defense system. They're all gonna fail, man. Because the Lord's gonna guide them. And the scripture saying in the book of Second, this is the 16th chapter, a fire cometh, and who shall roughly paraphrasing right there, I forget what it goes into. But basically, who shall stop the fire? And no one's going to stop the fire, because the Lord's going to be the one guiding the missiles. All right, this is his will. He, as the scriptures always say, and various men say the same thing, that he does, that the Lord does as he pleases, man. But digressing back, I wish I was going into how much, Slaki, I wish I was going into who am I rebuking and chasten, I love. Roughly paraphrasing right there. And with that being said, this video was edifying. The Lord will continue to push. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakudash, double honors to the apostles and others that were moonstone who were well and taught us this 100% truth. Much peace and blessings be unto you all who would like that to push not this word of thought, truth, and sincerity to all you Akim and say Shalom. Abad Rabal, DT soon. Lord will out in Shalom.